according to them, in UK history, then for you to label the entire Islam, you may disagree with it, but to say Islam is not compatible, to say that Islam is the enemy, is that a statement that you would say in front of that gathering?
No, I think it lacks complete nuance. I'd like you to tell me where I can fact check that statement.
Yeah, it's lit. You can watch these if you type in live stream of the march.
You know the time code though. It's a long march.
If you go on my video, there's a bit in which I've got clips, and at the bottom it should have the name of the person that should have the live stream still up.
Okay.
So check it on there.
Yeah, I think to say that Islam, it lacks nuance to say that Islam as a whole is a problem. I think there's a lot of very good Muslims who are very respectful, they live good lives and their religion works for them. I do also think there are elements within Islam which are genuinely problematic, particularly...
But we can say that about any religion.
We can, yeah, but they're not all on the sliding scale. Some are more problematic than others. And I do think my reading is that Islam, in conflating politics with spirituality in a way some religions don't, is treading on dodgier water.
No, I disagree completely.
Inevitably you would, but I think this is a point of reasonable contention to discuss. In Christianity, you don't get the conflation of state and politics, of state and religion, which these kind of fundamentalists are now trying to reconnect. They're trying to have a nationalistic Christianity, which I don't take to be in the spirit of true gospel Christianity.
Then that needs to be highlighted as well then.
Yeah,
because
completely.
If they are trying to put forward a fundamentalist version of Christianity in which the only religion that's coming under the chopping block is Islam, then that's problematic. What you're now doing is you're attacking a minority in a country that is already persecuted. I mean, Islamophobia, I don't like to kind of rely on this statement too much. However, it's a fact that simply cannot be denied, that Islamophobia has gone up in the last few years about 300%, as reported by The Guardian. And if now we have the biggest rally that's taking place, and every 5 minutes they're talking about Islam, Muslims, rapists, this, that, it's not helpful, frankly.
It's not helpful, but then, look, I'm always going to steel man. When I went on Robinson, I steel manned the people there, nearly got in trouble for it. When I went on the anti-Trump rally, I steel manned them, okay? So if it's okay, I'll steel man you as well.
Sure.
A general point. My experience of the Muslim media at Speaker's Corner is that they flag their videos generally along the lines of brilliant Muslim destroys stupid atheists, okay? Or brilliant Muslim destroys stupid Christian. To me, that just reeks of a level of propaganda which is not constructive for proper discourse, yeah? A proper media source should be just saying, here's what happened, you judge it. They shouldn't be biasing it with that kind of clickbait. I'm not saying only Muslim channels do this, because other channels do it as well. We've got to have a more intelligent and objective discussion from all sides. But unfortunately, now all of these cameras and YouTube and money is in the game. I don't have a channel, okay? I make no money on this, and I'm not attempting to anything. That's not my plan. But the presence of YouTube and pundits on YouTube and money making on this and their clickbait and reactionary stuff is what everybody wants to fuel. It's what everybody goes and has a look at, and it's destroying the middle ground common discourse that we're going to need, because otherwise you're going to end up with what I consider to be an idiot like Farage, a bad actor idiot running this country.
So
if he does, I
there's
think
a few things you mentioned.
Like
there's a few things that you mentioned that I think is worth highlighting. Credible media channels. Unfortunately, these aren't credible media channels. They're individuals that come to Speaker's Corner, they film the content, and they will process things in their kind of subjective manner in a way that will be conducive and beneficial to them.
I know, but I'm appealing to you.
But again, just to finish the point, just to finish the point, it's not something that I condone or I agree with.
Thank you.
But unfortunately and sadly, just like you're talking about Speaker's Corner, it's something that I'm familiar that happened and happens. Ben Shapiro's videos, happens in Charlie Kirk's videos, happens in, Stephen, whatever his name is, a lot of these right-wing pundits. And this is something that, and they have views that absolutely eclipse our views here at Speaker's Corner. At Speaker's Corner, there will be, if you were to count, maybe 150 people here. That march, according to Tommy Robinson, had 3 million people here. But that's something that they've claimed.
Estimated about 100,000 to 150,000.
Yeah, about 150,000.
I heard Robinson say 3 million, and he should retract that.
So then, comparing say 100 over here to 3 million, I think it's, you know, a bit of a category mistake.
Sorry, on this.
Let me just finish the point, because you made a few points and I think they were valid, but I'm just adding a bit of nuance that I've noticed. So over here, let's just say we've got a few videos, and let's just say on average, these channels get on average maybe about 5,000 views.
Yeah.
But somebody like, say, Tommy Robinson or somebody like Ben Shapiro and these guys that will use clickbaity titles, lefty destroyed, lefty this, LGBT this, a Muslim this, extremist this, Islamist this, they completely and utterly eclipse our views. And for Speaker's Corner to be compared with that march, I think it's a bit of an unfair comparison. If you're saying it in terms of a generalistic way of thinking for society to be cohesive and to move forward, I absolutely agree with you. Generally speaking, we should be more nuanced in terms of how we present dialogue taking place, and it shouldn't be inciting, it shouldn't be putting other people off, and we need to, frankly, we shouldn't rely on filming to be our primary source of income, because if it's not our primary source of income, then we won't necessarily care about getting the views, rather we'll be more paying attention to how it affects other people.
Agree.
But if we actually look at what was said over there, I think organizationally they have a lot to answer for, Tommy Robinson and his ilk, because a lot was said in that march which is dangerous, which is not helpful, and those people were making extremist statements, and they are now walking the streets.
Okay, well then I would recommend that you give your viewers the time codes and the fact
I have done
to fact check. Then I'm not up
I
to
have
speed
done.
and I apologize.
Well, then that's what
okay, well, I was
saying.
trying to join in and help on that endeavor. I
Yeah.
didn't realize I was
So
doing that.
I did this literally like on the second or third day, and alhamdulillah that video got seen by a lot of people. A lot of right-wing people notice I didn't say far right. Right-wing people appreciated that that dialogue and that discussion. And I say to you as well that it's better if you are to give an addition, maybe might be worth you checking out, seeing what I've said, and then challenging me on certain nuances. I think that probably would be better, because it might just feed into what the people watching might think, that oh, maybe he's another guy that thinks everybody's far right.
No, I'm not. I think Smile to Jenna, we chatted a lot. I think he's a really nice guy. He's got a good sense of humour. He likes some comedy stuff you'd be surprised by.
Yeah.
And we've always had a constructive dialogue. To kick back on your point, I think although the Robinson crew, when they misrepresent their videos and their media, may have more viewers, that's secondary to the point. I think it is a point of principle. Everybody, if you're a media source, label it objectively. Don't try and trigger the worst reaction in people. It's really fueling an increased breakdown in communication, and when communication breaks down, what you're going to have left is violence, and it is heading in that direction. Yeah.
So I don't think it's a like for like though.
No, I'm afraid I think on principle it is. Do your job.
Not on principle.
I mean on principle.
Yeah, because comparing Speaker's Corner with a 3 million march.
I'm just saying the principle is, if you've got a camera, you've got a responsibility to your audience to represent reality objectively, even still man your own position. So here's a challenge. I can see 5 cameras here. Is there any chance these 5 cameras could label this video as Muslim and whatever I am?
What are you?
To be.
Penguin.
I'm a universalist, but I get called an atheist and a whole lot of stuff. Anyway, Muslim and say universalist, have a reasonable conversation.
At least give us a better title than that.
Okay, no, pick it. Just
well, certainly not universalist.
I'm not good at advertising.
Sounds like the intro to a video when the Earth globe comes up. Universal production.
What do you want to call it? Give me a label that you would ratify that these guys as a challenge could maybe use. Okay, so so what you do? Grab me by the throat. And I go like this. That'll be the thumbnail. So universalist chokes out Muslim. That will get clicks, but what we're aiming for is quality, not money.
Yeah. No, I'm just joking with you.
I know you are. It was funny. Anyway, look, thank you very much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. And
thank
you for taking the time out to bring communities together.
I hope so.
And watch my video and let me know what you think about it.
I'm sorry I wasn't up to speed on that stuff.
No
but anyway, fact check this speech. This speech is genuinely dangerous. Whether you're on the left or on the right, that's too much. Sorry, there you go.
Take it easy, yeah?
And you, man. Take care. Bye-bye. Cheers.
Abdul Karim. Is there a Christian or an atheist that's here that would like to have a nice conversation? Is there any... Whose bottle is this? Because mine's here. Yeah. Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Selfie? Yeah, you can take selfie. Is there a Christian or an atheist that would like to have a nice conversation, sir? No?
I'm from Oman and I watch a lot of your videos.
MashaAllah.
And my wife is here, so this means a lot to me.
My pleasure, brother. Take it easy. Any atheists or Christians? No? Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, you guys are Muslim. I guess we need to look around then.
I think you have a question.
It's priority for atheists and Christians. After I've spoken to them, no idea, brother. It depends. As long as it is going to take a few hours, though, brother. Yeah.